Aren't welcome in special edition. No, it's not what you think. But we are doing DIT a little bit different this week. We're going to do DIT remote. We are remote. I want him in studio for a couple of reasons. I want Chaz to see if Chris Boswell could play the guitar as good as Sam Smith. Is Eric Clapton the best guitarist ever? No. Not by a long shot. But you want to talk Jimi Hendrix? I'll talk Jimi Hendrix all day. I'll talk Jimi Hendrix till the sun shoots. What's your worst fear of the world ending tomorrow? Is it an asteroid? Let me ask you, did we really land on the moon? Do you think so? I ask a lot of boomers about this. And the response seems to be overwhelmingly the same. And it's, yes, we went to the moon, number one. Number two, my question is, well, why haven't we gone back, right? Like, why haven't we gone back to the moon? And the number one answer I get, well, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. And then they'll say, well, it was a race with Russia, and we had to show them that we were going to get there. We got there, and that's it. No reason to go back. But yet in the news and in social media, TikTok, whatever, it's constant. When are we going back? 2033? People debate this shit, man. And I only have one question for everybody. And it's, if we were able to go to the moon in 1969, John, why haven't we been back since? Okay, number one. And if we're there, we've been there, there's some fucking shit going on there. Yeah, wouldn't you think we'd hear about it? Number two. Number three, how could we have the technology in 69 and I have it now in 2022, John? I know what you're thinking. Oh, well, it's just, and I'm not even gonna try to guess what you're thinking, because it just doesn't matter what you're thinking. I got a call last week. Are you a flat earther? Oh my God, I said, no, I'm not. I said, okay, well, we wanted to come on your show and talk about flat earth. I said, I'm flattered for you guys to come. I just, no, maybe when I'm ready to debate that. Because it wasn't until probably 3 years ago that I even knew that like theory existed, that the earth was flat. And I loved the show, Truman Show. Was that the show? Quiz show. No, Truman Show. I don't know. Great movie. Wasn't a show. Love the movie. So that's going to do it for the opening live segment here on the DiT podcast. The reason I'm opening up with that, is because it's just like it's just so important for, I think, people to realize that there's so much more, that they're worth. And I think that's the problem with today is people don't understand that everybody has a voice. Everybody can say what they want, in whatever fashion form you want, whatever platform, blah, 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 whatever. It doesn't matter. So, if you're watching this for the first time, you're a recent subscriber, you've never seen it before, and you want to do a podcast, just let us know. I mean, we'll help out. We'll get you on the air ASAP. But you got to be passionate about what you're doing. So that's it with that. That's it. That's it with the PSA. That's all I got for the PSA. For the PSA today. Some of the other things that we're going to talk about today is what the fuck happened after 2022. No, I'm just kidding. Still 2022. One of the things that I do want to talk about here. Can we address masks for a second? Are anybody still do people wear masks anymore? I know my wife does at one of her jobs. She's very doesn't want to kind of like bring it home, which is totally cool. She works with a lot of people that are from the outside world. And, I haven't worn a mask in a long time. It's been a long time. I mean, the last time I wore a mask was when I robbed a bank in 92, got away with it. It was about 3,200. And, it wouldn't even matter now. Like if the government tried coming after me and they were like, oh, 3,392 is X amount of dollars today. We can take my TV. I don't fucking care. Doesn't matter to me. I'm out. Fucking go to Mexico, bro. Summer's been going by pretty fast. All right, welcome back. We're going to jump right into Deshaun Watson, the NFL coming out and suspending Deshaun Watson for 11 games. And, when you look at Deshaun Watson and, what he's done, what he's not done, it's irrelevant. It doesn't matter. The fact of the matter here is it's a bigger issue. And what it is it's NFL problems. Because you got a guy like Deshaun Watson who is suspended 11 games, and his first game back is against his former team, the Houston Texans. Like, hello. So here's what the sheep say this week. Here's what the sheep say about this week. And this was going on at the end of last week too. I don't want to just say it's this way. It'll be going on for a while. This is what the sheep say. 11 games is better than 3. He should have been suspended the full season. He wasn't. 11 games is better than 3. Did you see the game he's coming back on, though? Did you see the game? His former team. Here's what the sheep say again. Yeah, that's really cool. That's going to be fun. So, have it your way, sheep. Deshaun Watson should have been suspended minimum whole year. The NFL has suspended players this year for gambling on sports or said games in general, okay? They have banned players the whole year. And Deshaun Watson gets 11 games, and his first game back as a Cleveland Brown is against the Houston Texans. Get the fuck out of here. If that doesn't scream rigged and whatever the fuck. Oh, by the way, it was a $5 million. They reached a 11-game, thank you, Dolores, suspension and $5 million fine. $5 million. $5 million. $5 million to Deshaun Watson is nothing, John. Nothing. So, NFL, congratulate yourself for being a complete dick again and again and again. But does this back the narrative of the NFL where it's a Goliath sport? The Chicago Bears, for example, still don't have cheerleaders. What were they back in the day? The Honey Bears? Caskey's got rid of them. I don't even know the full story. I'm not going to talk about it, but what I would tell you is it seemed pretty cool. But no, we don't want women on the sideline. Even though our owner is 180 and is a woman, God knows if she knows what the fuck is going on. No clue. Maybe she does. I don't want to insult her intelligence. Virginia McCaskey. Again, anytime you have a state for a name, can't trust you. Anytime you wear sunglasses inside, can't trust you. So since I've been on this earth, 1984, 1985 for me does not count from a Bears Super Bowl at all whatsoever. But I'll tell you this. Since I've been here, it's not been great. Okay. It's been terrible. It's been fucking brutal. I don't care if the Bears went to the Super Bowl, which they did with the greatest return man in history, besides Deion Sanders, which there might be a new guy emerging, which we'll get to in just a little bit here. Dallas Cowboys. If you haven't seen it, you might want to take a fucking look at some of this video because this guy is fucking running his ass off. And earlier this year, he was in the fucking XFL. Now he's running his dick in the fucking NFL. Congratulations. He had a kick return and a punt return in the same quarter. Never been done. Do you think he's making the team? Probably. We'll get to that in a second. The Bears suck. Okay? There's no getting around this. The Chicago Bears have fucking issues on every level, but I do think they win more than 7.5 games. And when I put that out there last week, everybody got on me. Oh, they're the worst offensive line. I'm not saying they win the fucking Super Bowl, but God damn it, you can't win 8 games. And trust me, you're going to hear a lot about this shit. If they don't win 8 games, I'm going to go ape shit. I'm going to go ape shit. Anyways. Who's winning the North? Great question. Packers or Vikings? Next subject. Oh, my God. I don't even want to talk about this right now, but we have to. This has been brought up here by the Beast. He is the host of the other show, the competitor on the market right now. Of course, this is number one show on the network. DiT Davis talking hands down. We talk about a lot of stuff. One thing, though, that we will talk is cross-promote on this network about our shows. FYO, Fuck Your Opinion is a brand new show on our network. We love it. It's a great show. And I think it's going to be pretty much one of the top shows, top 5 at least. It's got to be. The camaraderie between these guys is off the charts. For 3 guys who just got together to put a podcast together, clearly they've known each other. I don't care if they've worked with each other. I don't care if they've had some sort of a past in high school. These guys know each other. They're fucking good. So check them out. Fuck Your Opinion on Hashmark Sports, Hashmark Media, Hashmark Sports on YouTube, though. If you're wondering what the fuck that means, Hashmark Media covers everything, and we'll get to that later. But for now, Fuck Your Opinion wanted me to comment on this. Greatest of all time NBA brought up by the Beast. Apparently, Dylan and K-Tate want to fucking talk about this and debate it. So I'm going to put mine out there on my show. And, Ireland can put his out there on whatever fucking show he wants to. Apparently, he's coming out with his own show. I have no fucking clue. I'll let him talk about that later. Right now, I just want to talk. I got this fucking email from the Beast last night, 2 nights ago. I don't fucking know. He's like, when you record, and then he texted me, which when Brian texted me is fucking legit. So Brian texts me, and I'm looking at the fucking text, and he says, "Yo, we need to have you on the show. Maybe next week, maybe sometime to start NBA season." I'm like, okay, that's fine. Like, I'll be on. We got NFL coming out. We got a lot going on. Like, what the fuck do you want me to do? Excuse me. And he says, no. K-Tate and Dylan think LeBron is better than Jordan, and LeBron's greatest all time. Fair enough. Okay. So I responded, took a deep breath, relax before I fire Brian on the spot. The Beast should have been fired for even texting me that. I mean, as a producer, that's not even something that I'm going to air because there's no debate. The fact that ESPN even puts it out there is a fucking joke. And if you're going to put it out there, you got to go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and down the line because we all know who GOAT of all time is. Now, before I get into that, I'm going to be real quick on this. It's my show. I say what the fuck I want. You don't want to hear about it, fast forward. Sometimes we talk about sports. Sometimes we don't. I've got a list of shit here written down by Dolores. I'm going to fucking read it. This says the Beast wants to talk about Michael Jordan being greatest of all time versus LeBron, and they want to talk about it on their show. So I said, fine. I have no problem going on. I'm going to air it out on mine first. This isn't an argument. The greatest of all time in the NBA and in basketball fucking history is Michael Jordan. There's no debate. If you have to debate it, you clearly weren't born on Earth. You're not an NBA guy. And you know what? Quite frankly, maybe you are an NBA guy. Maybe you like the new NBA, which I love, by the way. I'm a big NBA guy. I love the NBA. A lot of people hate the fucking NBA. They can't stand it. I miss, Charles Oakley did, Dennis Rodman. Yeah, that's fucking great. But look, I'm not going to hear me out here. Michael Jordan, 6 NBA finals, 6 rings. LeBron, what, 9, 10? He's won, what, 4? I have no idea. It doesn't matter, because if it wasn't for Michael Jordan, there would be no airness. There would be nothing. There would be, and I'm not talking about marketing and propaganda. We talk about basketball. Jordan's a killer. LeBron is not a killer. LeBron's not gonna, and he'll tell you that. And isn't that the whole talk? He's more like Magic because he bashes the ball. No, LeBron's a fucking pussy. LeBron works his ass off though, but he's more of a pussy. And you know what? Don't get me wrong. LeBron, greatest player in the fucking game, hands down, right now. LeBron ain't even my number 2. LeBron's lucky if he makes my top 5. And there's reasons for that. Now, I'm putting era against era. This isn't fandom. But when you talk about the greatest all time, you can't even. I get it. LeBron James is a beast. And just the fact of the matter, he's been to so many NBA finals is ridiculous. And I give him all the props in the world for doing what he's been able to do, because that's quite fucking astonishing. And I am not taking away anything that LeBron James has done in his career. I'm going to be clear about that right now. But what I am saying is, you have to understand that the psychology of these two people and players is completely different. And you can tell. Like, if you watched Jordan in the 80s and the 90s, and you were growing up in that era, that's the style that you played with. That's the style that you knew. That's the style. I'm not saying the style today between like KD and, LeBron and all these guys like James Harden. That's a whole nother fucking story. And, bitches in the league like Kyrie Irving. Russillo talked about it recently on Pardon My Take. Great piece on Kyrie Irving. Just fucking play. I mean, 100%. Just fucking play, bro. No one cares about your fucking vaccines. No one cares about your fucking mask status. If you want to wear a fucking mask, wear a mask. You want to get vaccine, go get vaccine. NBA, step the fuck up and say, you know what? We don't give a fuck, or just fuck it. I mean, what are you going to do? Huh? Like, anybody even talk about COVID anymore? Let me finish my thought on greatest of all time. Because it's not even a compelling argument. I get it. You're probably like, oh, he's not even giving us any real raw data. I don't need to, bro. I've seen enough of the NBA to know that Michael Jordan's the greatest of all time. Hands down, there's no argument. The way he drove players, the way he demanded success out of everybody, from Bill Wennington to Judd Bush to all these fucking no-name guys. Phil Jackson is lighting incense and shit. Jordan's like, we quit lighting that bullshit, even though it worked. And it did work a lot of times. Phil knew it was fucking Michael's team. I mean, what they were able to do in 8 years. Like, LeBron's been on 3 fucking teams and had to team up with fucking 9 different fucking all-stars and still can't win every year. Like, that's bullshit. I give more credit to Steph Curry and what the Warriors done than what fucking LeBron's done. The only thing that I really like about what LeBron has done is when he went back to Cleveland and fucking got a title. I thought that was badass. But then he left again, like a fucking, why are you fucking leaving? Jordan said it best. You didn't go to other teams to join them. You tried to beat them, which is why Jordan was the greatest of all time. It's easy to team up with players. It's easy to move teams. Just like in real fucking life, it's easy to move jobs. You can hop around all you want. Look at everybody's fucking LinkedIn profile. 1 year, 1.5, 1 year, 2 months, 8 months, 6 months, 1 month, 1 year. Like, how about you stay somewhere 4 or 5 years, fucking solidify a fucking job, prove you can make it, do whatever you got to do, and then move on. Like, I don't know. It's just not even a debate. He's in a different class. It'll never, ever, 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 ever be talked about unless somebody comes out more killed than him and wins 9 straight. So if you're wondering who my number 2 is, you guessed it. It's Kobe Bryant. Hands down. Again, the mentality. Players want to go out at fucking 5 till 5 in the morning, whatever the fuck it is. Kobe's, I'll go out with you. I'll have drinks. But guess what? I'll be knocking on your door the next day to get out for the workout. Okay. And I'm telling you, that's the difference that drives successful people versus non-successful people, or people wanting to do something or follow their dreams or whatever the fuck. I tell people this all the time. Yo, what are you passionate about? Well, I make blankets. Why haven't you made blankets for people? Why aren't you like selling these blankets? Well, I ain't got time for that. Okay. It's just like people who don't work out, you know? It's like, I don't have time for that. You have so much fucking time. It's unbelievable. Like today, I still got to plant like 3 bushes. I got fucking planted. I'm losing daylight. 4 p.m. on a Saturday right now, folks. I'm losing daylight because I'm talking to you. You know, this is my job. My job is to talk to you about complete fucking nonsense. And maybe, just maybe, you get a fucking laugh. But for fucking Brian, Kate Tate and Dylan, talking about, first of all, how do you even come on our network and that's the first thing you come at me with? Like, couldn't you say something like, yo, what do you think of the brat at Guaranteed Rate Field? Which is a whole nother debate. Big fan. And I actually have a Guaranteed Rate rant coming up here next segment, because I was recently at the White Sox game and I've got some things to talk about. But Dylan and Kyle, it's not even a fucking debate. Hands down, always will be. Not even a conversation. If you feel it is, you're dead to me. If you work here long term, great. We'll fucking figure it out. And, you know, maybe I'll show you enough Jordan footage where you're like, okay, I get it. I really do. Because, dude, Jordan wasn't from here. Jordan was from another fucking planet. Jordan basically came here, I think, helped build the pyramids and fucking left, but had a kid. And it was Michael Jordan. People are saying that Jordan's kid is Jimmy Butler. We're going to get that much more later. We got a lot of conspiracy shows coming out on the network. Could be. But Jimmy Butler? If Jimmy Butler had won like 3 titles, I'd say back-to-back recently or something with the Heat and beaten LeBron, I'd be like, DNA test. Michael would never do it. What's the point? This is why Michael's the greatest too. If Jimmy Butler was begging Michael Jordan camp for DNA sample, which they probably could get anywhere, right? Nah, not really. I'm just saying. If they want a DNA sample, Jordan would never do it because he would never want any of his young to outdo him in any way. That's how good Jordan is. That's how nasty Jordan is. Now, I know he's got kids and all that shit, but they're garbage. They're not good at sports. He made it that way. He made it that way on purpose. And he told him, don't play basketball. You want to know why? Because I'm the greatest there ever was. If you were growing up as Michael Jordan's son, I'd be like, I ain't doing that shit, Daddy. Fuck that. I'm going to go bag groceries. I know you didn't make your high school team, but I'm not playing fucking basketball. Hell no. Because his own kids know who the greatest player in the world is. That's Michael Jordan. You're done. We win. And you're lucky you still have a fucking job on the network. Coming at me with that? Fuck. It's just fucking nonsense, is what it is. You want my third? I'll give you number fucking 3. It's Magic Johnson. The most probably versatile players ever. Okay? I mean, not even close. LeBron James. Is LeBron James in my fucking top 5? No. Does he crack the top 10? We'll see. You know, FYO, they love to do all these fucking lists. We should do a top 10 of our greatest NBA players. I'm hopping on that motherfucking show. And I almost said it straight. Right there, you heard it. FYO. I'm calling out FYO show on Hashmark Sports. I'm taking you to a challenge of the top 10 greatest NBA players. And I guarantee you, it's going to be very hard for me to put LeBron James in the top 10. And I'm telling you that right now. All right, let's talk about the Chicago White Sox for a little bit. A lot of Chicago in here. I'm just sorry. It's a local show at times. And I only talk about shit that I do. It's my show, Davis Talking. So if you don't like it, fucking end it. Went to guaranteed rate. I was late, by the way. Didn't see the beginning. Took my son to the game thanks to a brand new sponsor / partner of the Hashmark Media Company, which I can't even talk about. Still low key. The boss called yesterday and said, hey, we've got new sponsorships. Can't talk about it. It's exciting. Anyways, they gave us some tickets. Nobody can go. You want to go? Sure. Took my son fucking behind home plate. Sox were getting pounded. They ended up losing the game. But my son was like, yo, I don't want to leave yet. I want to see a home run. He ended up seeing a home run. It was great. Had the Nacho Bowl. Speaking of lists, the next list that will be coming out is the top 5, my top 5 at guaranteed rate. And by the way, it's going to be filmed. That will be coming out ASAP because nobody reviews food in this city like I do from a true fucking perspective of grit, personality, and perseverance. You know, I used to be known as a husky guy. Now I'm in the Dockers category. I can even flirt with Banana Republic right now. I mean, is that store even still alive? Is Banana Republic still a store? Anyways, I'm at guaranteed rate. I'm walking around. You know, I go for the best bang for buck. So I'll give you one that's on the list already. It's not number 1. The Nacho Bowl, $20. Could be the best bang for buck at guaranteed rate. Hands down, Nacho Bowl. Got that, a beer, $25. Actually, got 2 Coors. I should have got the Miller Lite, though. They had the cups there. They had those steel cups, those solo cups, which are dope. Anyways, 2 Coors, Nacho Bowl, whatever the fuck it is. I don't know, $30, $25. But just worth it. You know, you felt full. I go over to the other stand. I get a brat, a hot dog, and 2 waters, $34. $34. You know, I am not made of a lot of money. You know, I have a job. I've got a family. You know, I'm good at what I do. You know, but fuck, man. $30 for a brat, hot dog, 2 waters? What the fuck was that? $34. Put the mustard, onion right on that mug. Son had the hot dog, loved it. But again, as I think out loud here, at what point? Like, do you think the average family in Chicago could take their kids to a Sox game? They easily could. I mean, some of the tickets like $15 fucking bucks up top. But for real, like, you know, I don't know. Fucking brat, man. I mean, anyways. That's at any stadium. I get it. So I'm not like, you know, oh, the White Sox. I'm a Cubs fan. It doesn't get any better. What else have we got here? Good. Pickles. We're making homemade pickles. The garden's ripping. If anybody's wondering, the garden's ripping. We've been making a ton of sweet pickles. If you want any, just DM us or comment below here on the video. They're on fire this year for a couple of reasons. Number one, we grew all of our pickles this year. So it's from our garden. The onions are from the store and everything else that goes in is from the store. But, you know, we grew the cucumbers. You know, we had a nice little fun time. Question of the week. Comment below. When's the last time you watched the news? Like, for real. It's been a couple weeks. I tuned into the news recently because I have to leave something on for my dog when we leave, and she likes a little bit of noise. And so I put a TV on in the bedroom, and the TV in the bedroom, you know, we have an antenna, HD antenna, because there's no point in having anything in there. I mean, we do have like the Roku hooked up, you know, underneath or whatever. But so anyways, The antenna's on. The news happen to be on. I want to catch the weather. I haven't watched the weather in forever. I go out of the house. I just see what it is. Sunny, whatever. Clouds are rolling in. It's going to fucking rain. What do you think people did back in the day? People didn't just say, oh, turn on the fucking TV. You looked at the sky. You learned the way the fucking shit works. All right, so I think we're gonna wrap this episode up. A lot of these episodes we're doing are really short because I don't have any guests yet. I haven't lined any guests up yet, and I've been so busy with trying to set up the Hashmark Show with all the boys that it's gonna be a great season. It's our most profitable season, hands down. NFL. We've tried everything else. NBA is second. I can't stand MLB. I don't even want to talk about MLB. I can't wait till we have actual MLB handicappers. Or we get a freaking baseball show, for the love of God. Somebody wants to do a fucking baseball show, let me know. We're hiring. I'll just talk shit with them all day how the fucking sport is terrible, even though I love the sport. My son is fucking falling in love with it. I just think there's too many fucking games. It's stupid. But it's just baseball. What are you going to do? It is what it is. Summer's past. Fucking America's pastime. I get it. Fuck all that shit. Fucking game sucks. Literally, I've told people this before. We've lost followers. I don't care. Golf is better than baseball. Hands down. Golf is fucking light years better than baseball. Don't give me this shit. At least baseball. Baseball. Saw TikTok recently of one guy sitting up in the stands by himself at a fucking baseball game. And some guy was like, isn't baseball so romantic? And I said, that looks so fucking depressing. That guy hasn't been laid in fucking years. This guy was the doctor said to him, go get some sun. So he fucking went online. He bought a $15 fucking ticket to the fucking A's game. What was it? The Oakland A's game? I don't even know. And he's sitting in the fucking grandstand by himself. Great. Nobody cares. But everybody's talking about it. I'm talking about it. I mean, but that's what people fucking broadcast now. And it's not for the love of baseball. Guy probably didn't have any fucking money to get into the fucking game to begin with. Anyways. I mean, when's the last time you turned on the news and was like, oh, that's nice? Because all of it's done. It's done. I have no idea how the fuck, when every baby boomer on the planet dies, God rest every boomer's soul, there's going to be no fucking news. There can't be. It's all fluff and bullshit. They're fucking so programmed. They sit there and they look at their fucking TVs and they get dopamine drops when they see a story about some fucking florist that donated a ton of flowers to some fucking charity or hospital. I'm not saying that's not nice or it's not real, but for God fucking sakes, who gives a shit? Go out in your backyard. Grow a fucking garden. But no, they want you there. They want you in that fucking chair, eating Lay's potato chips, deciding what fucking pizza you're eating on a Saturday. Get outside, take your shoes off, walk around on the grass, put your palms in the sky and feel the energy from the fucking sun. That shit's real. It's not Ricky Nick. Again, another Pardon My Take episode out there. Great show with Liver King. By the way, the guy's got a 5,000-foot Ethernet cord. Go check it out. It's fucking sick. I actually put a request in for a 2,000-foot one. We'll see if we get it. Again, if you're wondering why I'm wearing the glasses, I'm going to see Top Gun this week. We'll see how that goes. I'm going to go see Top Gun. I'm excited. I watched the old one last night. It was the Friday night movie. And, not going to lie. I was pretty impressed. I don't remember a lot of the old one. A lot of people give me shit for that, but I've never seen any of the Rockies. A little bit here and there. But I saw Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Secret of the Ooze. And, don't give me shit. I'm gonna watch the Rockies from start to finish. I get the whole fucking thing. Don't care. Excuse me. I know. I had a buddy, his dad, fucking Rocky fan, huge Rocky guy, love it. So I watched every snippet, every fucking Rocky with him. So I've seen the whole fucking movies. I just haven't seen them the whole way through. You know what I'm saying? So ease up. And like I said, don't care. Those are cinematic masterpieces, Dave. Have you seen Sylvester Stallone? That's gonna do it for today's episode. What else is on the list? Anything? What is on there? Yeah, I've covered everything. I'm losing my voice, man. You know, one of the reasons I didn't do a lot of shit last week, I got real sick, man. COVID fucking hard. Just kidding. All right, it's going to do it for DIG episode 3. We're going to keep cruising along. Again, first episode of the Hashmark Show is 9/10/22 on Hashmark Sports. Again, FYO is every week, every Saturday. Fuck your opinion with Brian Eastlick, Dylan, and Brian Eastlick, a.k.a. The Beast, K. Tate and Dylan. Again, to recap that, LeBron James, not the greatest player ever. It is Michael Jordan. So I'm going to wrap on that. We'll see if K. Tate and Dylan, get their shit together from now until they record on fucking Tuesday. See, they're not going to see this yet. This is going to be great. This will be 2 weeks from now when they get fucked up on the air by me, and I'm going to bring the camp in. C.I., Rick, Eddie, Ricky Knotz. He'll be our fucking outside view in, and he'll shut it all down. That and much more coming up on the next episode next week. Enjoy your week, folks. Peace.